I'm gonna do one more tutorial here for you guys. I'm just gonna go open up drone and show you what it looks like. This is the sound you're gonna be making. Anyways, sorry. Yo, I'll call you back in like 5 minutes, okay? Sorry. Um, okay. Oscillator 1, you want to pick deep throat, change it to formant. Oscillator 2, you want it at square wave, bend plus. Oscillator 3, modern talking, bend minus. Oscillator 1 and 3 should be 1 octave down, 12 semitones, and then oscillator 2 should be 2 octaves down, 24 semitones. Deep throat, you want the wavetable position at roughly 1 o'clock. You want the intensity all the way down, amp all the way up. Oscillator 2, you want everything all the way to the right. Modern talking, you want the wavetable position all the way down to the left, amplitude all the way up, intensity all the way up. Modulation oscillator, you want to turn on, go to phase. Click oscillator 1, go down 2 octaves, make it just about 9 o'clock. No white noise, no feedback. Insert 1, you want to do parabolic shaper with the drive and the dry wet all the way up. Insert 2, you want hard clipper with the drive directly at the eye, dry wet at 9 o'clock. You want both of these to be going to filter 1 actually. Mix one, all the way to mix 1 at serial or series. For filter, you want band reject, resonance all the way up, amplitude all the way up, your bandwidth just below 9 o'clock. You want the thing pointed at the U of cutoff. FX1, you want classic tube, drive all the way to the top or the middle. Excuse me. Dry wet all the way at the top. Dimension expander, you want the size to be pointed at the eye or pretty much in the middle. Dry wet roughly around 9 o'clock. EQ, you want it roughly just above 3 o'clock for high shelf. Your frequency, you want to boost roughly just above the mid range, just a little bit of a boost. Your low shelf all the way up, because if it's without it, it's without the EQ, it sounds like this. Wait. As you see, it has more body and more high shelf for higher frequencies. You want to go to voicing tab, go to put the units into 3, monophonic, legato, pitch cutoff. I don't know why it's taking so fucking long, but anyways, click that and just turn it over just a notch. Pan position, you want just a little to the right of monophonic. Don't worry about the macros yet. Levels all the way up. Oscillator tab, you want the glide at the very middle again. Vibrato, like I said before, this is probably pre-made the way it is on your initial patch. Routing, you want to route insert 1 with filter 1, insert 2 right here before the effects chain. Turn the volume down because it's probably going to be clipping right here. You want to just so like the level just reaches about there. Internal clipping is pretty bad for basically anything, so you don't want that. Okay, now we'll go to we'll go to envelope 1. Take that, apply it to your oscillator 1 on the intensity. Apply envelope 1 again on oscillator 3 on the wavetable position, as well as your cutoff on filter 1, and as well as your bandwidth. Or actually, you can put it on your bandwidth, but I just made a separate envelope for it. But you can go ahead and just press 1. I'll do that with you guys there. Envelope 1, you want your level pointing roughly between 2 and 3 o'clock. Your second level all the way down. Your decay at 9 o'clock. Your attack all the way down. And you want it when you apply these to your your intensity, wavetable position, the wavetable position, your cutoff, and your bandwidth. You want to bring this, turn it all the way up to the end on oscillator 1. This one all the way up on your wavetable position. You want on your cutoff go all the way down, just over, like a little bit, a decent amount over 9 o'clock, so it's going into 8 o'clock. And you want to turn this down just a couple of notches from the bandwidth. Okay, and then oscillator 3, you want to turn your attack all the way down, your level down, keep your decay in the middle, your level all the way down. You want to apply envelope 3 to your pitch on all your oscillators and your modulation oscillator. Turn it up an octave. And then I think that's ready. It's ready to go now. So for macros, you can go ahead and take your vibrato, and you can keep it like that if you want, or if you don't want vibrato, then it's fine. Macro 2, do the same deal. It'll start off like that, apply it onto there, and then turn it all the way to the left or right, sorry. Tight B just means tight bandwidth. Apply your macro 3 to your bandwidth on your band reject and turn it all the way down. That way it completely tightens the width of your bandwidth. Oscillator 4, macro 4, you want to bring it onto your cutoff and turn it up just 2 notches on the cutoff. Number 5, you want to take, you don't have to necessarily do this, but it just gives it more variation to play around with your sound. You want to apply it to your attack on envelope 1 and turn it up just to between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Number 3, you want to, on envelope 3, you want to apply number 6 to your first level and turn it all the way up. And then on number 7, you want to put it on your second level knob and turn it all the way up again. So what this does is, hopefully I can show you without switching over all the time. So I'll show you an idea of what it sounds like. That's your vibrato. I don't know why it continues to play when I let go. Stereo. Type B. Attack is supposed to give it more of a movement, so it's like when I turn all the way up, when I turn it down. Pitch. Now what this does is this level right here, it slopes down the pitch, so it goes up an octave really quickly and it pitches down an octave like that. So when I turn this all the way up, you get the idea. But if I were to turn this plus 12, meaning that say this was turned all the way up and then this was turned all the way up, given the respect of that, it just goes up an octave. But if I had it like, if I took off number 6, it would look like this. So it starts to build up an octave. And of course you can play with your decay here. The longer the decay, the longer it'll take to go up. But I had it really short. So you get the idea. If I had this all the way up, it goes back down like. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's no LFO going on. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So you get like a pretty decent sound and a pretty good options to like change the way it moves and the way it pitches, and yeah, you can go ahead and like compress it more, distort it, put multi-band compression on it, or distortion, or even adding like a wow filter, or like double notches and stuff like that, and it should work from there. Um, Other than that, I think this was a pretty simple tutorial. Well, it wasn't that simple, but it's a pretty simple sound in my opinion. But I think it's a really cool sound if you use it generously, not so much like not make it your main sound or anything like that. You want it to, just you know, whatever. Just do whatever you want with it. It's a pretty cool sound. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and process it some more and maybe throw it in one of my new songs. But yeah, you can follow me at on Twitter at Mass Effect, on SoundCloud Mass Effect, or TJM. YouTube, of course, you would know my YouTube, judging the fact that you're watching this video. I am on Facebook. I don't use it that much. You can also find me on Dubstep Forum and KVR Audio. I think that is it, though. Thanks.